Oh, YouTube, what's really good? My name is Vivid Color, coach of the South Texas Sableyes, and this is going to be week 6 of season 52 of the WBE. That is correct. There is no other number of seasons that currently exists. And today we are playing the DEFIANCE, coach of the Bullet Punch Club. And you know our saying around here, we say it all the time, is we don't losey to Uzi. We don't say that ever, but I thought of it the day I realized I had to play Uzi, so I figured I would put it in the video. Really quickly, I'm gonna go over the team I'm bringing, and then we're just gonna get connected and then do this battle. I'm very nervous because I think this battle is roughly do or die for me. Ooh, nice voice crack. I think this battle is roughly do or die for me. I think if I lose, I cannot top 8 or make playoffs. Rather, the playoffs is top 8, and then if I win, I think I still have a shot. But then my next 2 weeks are Dan and Joey, and I really have historically bad records against both of them. So, anyways, let's go over the team. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm now starting to realize that I need to just create another scene in OBS that's basically a copy of this scene where there's one camera in, you know, the top. How do I get my finger to point in a way that makes sense to you? The top left of the screen, and then one where it's down here in the bottom right. That way I can stop moving my face camera. It probably moves like jitters from episode to episode. Anyways, this is our big focus Sash Lucario. I named this guy Tryhard. I didn't really go over my party last week when I fought Kelly because I was so rushed getting into it. If you don't know, we made transactions, and the meme of me not having a draft breakdown posted is still alive, so no one knows my team. It's just I mean, I've used everything at this point. It's a random assortment of mons that nobody knows truly. We're going for a nasty plot Lucario this week. Looks really good on paper. We have just enough speed to outspeed his Passimian. Oh, I guess I should talk about what he has access to, right? That would make some sense. Uzi has Hatterene, G-Max, Ferrothorn, Gengar, Morpeko, Noivern, Slurpuff, Durant, Lantern, Mudsail, and Passimian. So the biggest threats here, in my opinion, like the biggest threats are Gengar and Noivern. I think that just their speed tiers, and Durant is also a pretty big threat. Nasty plot this week over Sword Stance or any sort of physical set is just because, or Vacuum Wave gets a lot of clutch KOs on things it doesn't otherwise outspeed. So things like Morpeko, Durant, anything that's choice scarfed, which Bullet Punch probably would be better against his more common choice scarfers, like what are they? Hold on, Noivern, Gengar. So those things would probably be his more common choice scarfers, so Bullet Punch would probably be better, but I think the special set makes a lot of sense here. I also have a reasonable amount of speed control. This is a choice scarf Mamoswine. We have enough speed while still being adamant to outspeed max speed Noivern. So basically we crumble to anything scarfed he has, and we outspeed anything unscarfed he has. Ice Shard, Earthquake, Ice Crash, Icicle Spear, so a lot of Ice Stab. His Ice Resist are pretty poor. It's really Durant, I think that's it, Durant and Lantern. But Lantern can't ever really switch into this thing for super profit. Icicle Spear is here in case he wants to set up a substitute with Gengar. That way I can still have something that might be able to check it. I think with 3 spears we basically always kill. And then we have just a heavy duty boots Torkoal. Want to make sure I keep rocks out of play. If you saw the Lucario was sashed, so I would like that sash not to be broken. Set up my own stealth rocks, keep spikes out of play without taking a ton of damage. Just then can always switch into things like Ferrothorn. You can switch into Durant a couple times. It depends on its health. Durant hits really hard. And then just, I want Flamethrower over Lava Plume. That's the move this week, because I don't want to snag a random burn on something that I would rather have paralyzed, because I have a lot of paralysis this week. So we have just dual screens, Darkest Lariat, Beals. I really struggled between Sucker Punch and Darkest Lariat, but I keep envisioning these situations where every time I sucker, they go for essentially a non-attacking move, and then I'm stuck with wasting a Sucker Punch, only having 8 PP to begin with, and I don't know, I throw fits in my mind. It was Play Rough for a long time, because Play Rough actually does a lot of damage to things like Morpeko, Noivern, and Passimian, but I don't know. I figure I can check those things with other mons anyways. So I'm just going to resign this to setting up screens and slowing down folks. And over here, lights like clay. So these last longer. This is my favorite set of the week. It might do nothing or it might be great. But it's Thunderwave, Hex, Sap, or Strength Sap, and Substitute with a Citrus Berry. So the idea is we can sub down. Also, when this thing's level 50, it'll have 240 HP, roughly. Or not roughly, exactly. So after 2 subs, the Citrus Berry should pop. And then, at least I think that's how the math works. I probably should have tested it, but it's too late now. So after 2 subs, the Citrus Berry will pop. And then we're really fast. And then we can basically Thunderwave and Hex everything to death while keeping healthy with Sap's Strength Sap. I keep wanting to say Sap Sipper. And then we're also bringing a Fire Volley to sort of like take advantage of the sun set by Torkoal. We are bringing Fire Volley because, one, he doesn't have great resists. Like in the sun, Noivern is not a switch into this. Mudsdale, I don't think we 2-hit KO, but it's pretty close between multi-attack and Ice Beam. This is a pretty much near perfect coverage against the team, and just another Thunder Waver for speed control. So that's the team. These are my plans. My game plan really here is to try and win with Lucario or Mamoswine late game. Like remove things on Mamoswine's end where I can just use 1 attack. So either Earthquake or like Ice Spear, Icicle Crash, whatever I'm feeling at the moment. And then I have this Drift Blim that I think is going to be really great behind screens, just to kind of like pester his entire team, because we'll outspeed, I think, everything once we're unburdened. So anyways, that's the plan. Let's connect with Uzi and see if it works out. Okay, I'm very nervous. I'm incredibly nervous because I think my entire playoff run relies on this. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. All right, so we're connected. Let's go ahead and see what Uzi brought. Gengar, Passimian, Noivern, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he didn't bring the Morpeko. So that means, presumably, I think this means that my Drifblim is very good. It still could be bad. This is more or less what I thought. I'm also kind of excited that I brought Fire Volley because it looks like his team just can't handle it. Now I just have to be concerned sort of about like what he leads. So I think the play here, honestly, is probably just to lead Torkoal and get up my rocks. He also doesn't have a fantastic switch into Torkoal. Okay, so this is my plan. I'm going to lead the Torkoal. I think. I'm going to lead the Torkoal just because I feel like Grimmsnarl is a pretty telegraphed lead. If I lead it, I feel like it's pretty telegraphed. I don't want that, obviously. So I'm gonna lead the Torkoal, and then we are going to go from there. I'm gonna lead the Torkoal. I'm gonna try setting up my rocks, and I don't know, maybe, you know, punching through something. He doesn't know that my Savali is fire, which is good. I have a little bit of an edge there. Also, I hope this lighting is fine. I realize there's like a shadow when I move this hand around. I might need to work on that a little bit. Okay, what do you lead? Matt Riddle. Okay, well this is, I think, fine for me. I'm kind of assuming he either U-turns or EQs here. The question is, does he want to let his guy get burnt? I think is the real question here. So I think I'm honestly just going to go for Yawn. Lets me disable something really early. All right, so he does go for Earthquake. We'll eat one of these, but I need to calc that damage. Passimian. So now I have a choice to make. I think I could go into Grimmsnarl here. Is he banded at all? We're at 78 out of 102. Or 78 out of 177. So it did roughly 69%. Which means I don't think he can be... I do not think that he can be Choice Scarfed and do that amount of damage. Unless, let's check Adamant Scarf real quick. Yeah, there's no way. I think he's Life Orb. He's Life Orb. Okay, cool. Alright, so he's Life Orb. I checked for that. I don't know what I want to do here, really. Letting Torkoal go down doesn't sound fantastic to me. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. The problem is, if he's Life Orb... How much time do I have left? If he's Life Orb... Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna make the play. I just wasted a million minutes. Okay, he withdraws. Good. Don't go into Gengar. Okay, see, this is fine. This is super fine. Does he frisk? Yes. Okay, this is very good for me. I think. Question mark. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna Thunder Wave something here, because he doesn't have. He didn't bring the. I'm gonna Thunder Wave something here. That's the moral of the story. Question mark? Is he? If he snags a burn, it's really good for him. All right, so now I'm gonna sub, and then we can presumably go about our business of subbing and hexing the entire world, which is cool. Sub hex, strength sap, thunder wave. We're gonna get there. If I can even thunder wave 2 mons with this, then I think it was worth. I can thunder wave 2 mons with this, then I'll think the set was worth. Like, he might be switching out right now. This thing's paralyzed. Doesn't know what to do with his life. Might try to go out into Gengar. And use a sub. Get my Citrus Berry. We're going to be super fast now. He might just go for a U-turn. And we'll be behind a sub. That would be super hot. He's paralyzed. This is great. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not sitting here trying to play for para hacks, but I'm also bringing a lot of speed control that happens to be paralysis this week. So I think it's kind of inevitably going to happen. That's good damage. That's a 2-hit KO. He has one of the... I guess it's also just Citrus Berry. That's fine. Flamethrower. Will this even... It'll break the sub, right? For sure. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to... Oh, that's why he's using Flamethrower, because we were in the sun. That makes sense. All right, so I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to Strength Sap, because I think it'll get me close to full. If he goes into Gengar right now, that would be very good for him. But I mean, presumably I can just sub up in front of him, right? So... yeah, I'm going to go for Strength Sap. I want to be behind a sub when this thing dies, ideally. So, I need to be cognizant of my time for the rest of the game, because I spent a lot of time on turn 1. Strength Sap. This might not even take us to full, because we have such a fat HP stat. 148 to 229, and then 229 to he's gonna switch out. So I guess my question now, or the question now is like, what does he go into? I mean, presumably, I think I outspeed his entire world. So... like, I'm pretty sure we even outspeed Scarf Gengar. It's just this thing. Yeah, so we can have knockoff, which I think will live if we're, Let me, I have 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. All right, so let's look at a Passimian calc really quickly. He's... okay. So if I go to none... wait, I'm confused. Why did the damage of knockoff go up when I went to none? Oh, let's also calc Life Orb here. Lychee Berry. Let's calc Life Orb. I think we live, unless he goes for like a Stone Edge here. So I'm going to Thunder Wave. I'm taking a lot of time here because I want to make sure I'm doing things correctly. So I think we live this. I avoid. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and strength sap here. Just because it'll get me to full HP and it'll also lower his attack. And then we should theoretically be able to heal off of whatever he does next anyways. Oh, why didn't I think of that? I'm so dumb. I'm such a dumb boy. So he's gonna be at +1 attack? Yeah, that'll kill. Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot this thing got Defiant. I thought Defiant wasn't released. Now I feel really bad about the situation that I put myself in. Okay. I didn't even get to like paralyze the things I needed to really. And oh my god, I could have just parried and I could have just sat there like, I could have subbed and hex. I feel stupid. Like Defiant wasn't even something that was on my radar. For whatever reason, I thought it wasn't released. Okay, let's go ahead and set up a reflect. And then we'll start thunderwaving things down here too. I can't really attack with this thing. Not into this guy, at least. Man, that was not smart. Not smart. He's paralyzed, that's fine. I'm honestly gonna switch out here, I think. Pretty sure I'm just gonna go into Torkoal. Is that correct? Is that the play I should make? I think so. Actually, I can kind of, well, going into Tryhard that's a hard read. I just can't touch him with this guy. I'm gonna go out into Annihilation here, because presumably whatever he goes for, it'll be neutral. Like, I'm assuming like a close combat or something of that sort. Yeah. God, that does so much damage! Okay. Well, the good news is he doesn't have a switch in. So we just go for multi-attack here, I'm pretty sure. I have to Thunderwave more things on his team before Lucario can even start to try to win. Like, I need to Thunderwave the Gengar real bad. The Gengar has to be Thunderwaved. I feel like the Strength Set play is going to cost me this game. And honestly, it's just like, I didn't even think about it. Are you kidding me? I'm livid. I'm like actually upset. God, the Strength Set play is going to cost me this. And it's not even like, I can't even complain, really. I guess it's good that this is a double down. I can just go on to this guy. That sucks. That sucks so bad. Like, the Strength Sap is going to cost me this game. And it was super avoidable. Like, I could have killed the Passimian almost certainly by just hexing it twice. And I could have lived a Rock Slide. Paralyzed. Rock Slide. Okay, this is good for me. I mean, I think this is good for me. I'm behind. Let me just double check real quick. Is this how you look? We have screens. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and Thunderwave this thing. And this thing has to get Thunderwave before I can proceed with plan A. It has to. It's also presumably got really bad accuracy, as is with Hustle. It just gives it less chances to actually do something effective in a turn. Durant's actually really scary this generation. It does a lot of damage to everything. But, I don't know, Thunderwaving it seems like good tech here. He could obviously switch out. Yeah, he withdraws. That's fine. Yeah, this is a smart play. It was very smart, honestly. Just because if he didn't do that, then something else got Thunderwaved, and I don't know. That's not good for him. All right, so let's go ahead and set up a light screen in this thing's face, I think. We also lived the Iron Head. Just goes for the U-turn. It's fine. How's that do so? Oh, it was a crit. I was like, how's that doing so much damage to me? Jeez. Never lucky. Alright, so what's your play? Uzi boy. If he goes in a hat here, I don't even have like a Hatterene set, and I'm not trying to build one real quick, so I'm just gonna go grab a stock one. Oh, he goes into this. Oh, isn't it cool that my Torkoal's dead? Or not my Torkoal. My, can I go into this and just set up? I can't, can I? I can't. I think I have to go and have to go here. I feel like I'm just losing pieces at this point, so that's not good. He doesn't have fantastic switch-ins to this, which is kind of neat. I can still win, but it's gonna be on the back of like, yep, just goes for the leech seed. This was the interaction Root was talking about. If he just does this every time. All right, so I think I'm actually gonna go into Lucario here. While he protects, presumably. I don't know. No matter what attack he goes for, Lucario should be able to live. He doesn't have hazards up. I don't just want to stay in and go for rocks, predicting him to protect. I guess that would be a play, though. That would have been a play. Predicting him to switch or protect. He withdraws. He's faster than me. It's good to know. I think I'm okay with this. How much do I do? I for sure outspeed this thing. Noivern. He has Flamethrower though, and we're in the sun. Actually, this isn't okay. Yeah, this is not okay. How much does... Yeah, Flashkin's basically never gonna kill. Alright, so we put myself in a tough position here. So I can bank on a para, which seems sus. Or... I don't know, I think I just go back out into this guy, honestly. Like, none of these options are great. Just go back out into Torkoal here. If he gets parried, that would be, I think, best case scenario. If he doesn't get parried, at this point, I'm just like so upset because the Drifblim set, honestly, I think had a really good chance of not like necessarily winning me the game, but kind of winning me the game. You know what I mean? And I just threw it. I just threw it. I threw it out the window. Trying to keep my Mamoswine healthy here. Bringing Flamethrower on this thing was smart. Do we live this one? Yeah, okay. Like a lord. Just gonna go for Stealth Rocks again. This will, I don't know, presumably break any whatevers that he has. I'm gonna go for Rocks again in case he defogs. Oh, I should have went for Flamethrower that turn. Alright, the Harsh Sunlight fades, which is mostly fine. Yeah, I guess we just Flamethrower here, or we could, yeah, let's just Stealth Rock. In case he goes for the defog. I don't know, we always come out losing in this situation. Which is not fantastic. Oh no, now my light screens are gone. I think the light screen was down in like a turn anyways. We can get those back up and it's not super a problem. I guess I just Flamethrower this thing. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. How many defogs does he have? How many Stealth Rocks do I have? I'm just trying to get damage off on this thing at this point. That's pretty big damage. Alright, let's go for Stealth Rocks in case he gets parried. Alright, so this will kill. His only attacking moves are Flamethrower and U-turn, which is kind of wild. Alright, so now I can go out into Mamoswine here. And I guess we just go for Icicle Crash. I mean, I could go for Icicle Spear, and that's mostly fine, right? Guess we go for Crash. I don't know if he'll let this thing go down or not. Yeah, he does. It's good for me. The question is, does Choice Scarf Focus Blast from Gengar kill me? Does that kill my Mamoswine? Looks like he's not playing that game. It would though. Alright, not Fortress. What is this stupid thing called? Ferrothorn. Do you get 2-hit KO'd by Icicle Crash? You don't. I need to switch out. I'm down to 3 Mons. That's not good. I guess we go out into you? That doesn't seem right. God, this is awful. Alright, we're gonna go out here. Gotta figure out a way to win this game. Don't know how. Leech Seed. Miss would have been fantastic. Alright, so I'm just gonna set up a Reflect here. Then probably end up having to switch out. Well, he goes for rocks. Well, that kind of invalidates my Lucario. Just a little bit. Alright, now I think I have to go into Mamoswine. I can't just let this thing keep getting health back for free. Oh, this is just not a good situation. I'm being led to the exit sign here. I'm so upset that I forgot about Defiant. It's not something of course. Well, it actually doesn't do as much as I thought it would. Alright, so we can Icicle Crash the rest of his team. Which is, I guess, the play we're going to make here. If we get some flinches, that could be very beneficial for us. Lucario can still, in theory, win. It just has to be under certain circumstances. Can we get a flinch? No. We will live one more of these, approximately. I really think the team I brought was very good. Like, I think the team I brought was very good at, like, trying to pressure. I'm just upset that I got the Drifblim into the exact spot I wanted and then threw it. Because all I had to do is not Strength Step there, right? Like, I mean, I'm going to run the calc, but I think Passimian, he withdraws. What is he going out into? What is this? Oh, sure. He doesn't, I don't think he eats this super well, right? I mean, at this point, I just kind of have to YOLO. We're YOLOing. He might also be Choice Scarf. You never know. This thing also misses like a fiend. This is the first time we're revealing that we're Choice Scarfed. Oh, he didn't miss or get flinched, which honestly seems more like hacks if you ask me. All right, so he has Life Orb. I'm gonna go out into you, I think, and Thunder Wave this thing. That doesn't seem right. I guess I go out into Lucario and try to win. I don't know how I win though, that's the problem. I don't speed anything. Is this thing gonna die if I Vacuum Wave it? That's really what I'm like going for here. Vacuum Wave. Yeah, I think so. I think you'll die. Yeah, cool. The problem with Mamo being gone is his entire team outspeeds me now. Which is not good optics. I think no matter what happens... Oh, this is... I guess he's like fighting Barry. I would almost bet that he's fighting Barry. He's gonna Leech Seed. 100%. I think I have to just nasty plot here. Let's do it. It's nasty plot. Oh no, he's going for body press. I'm so stupid! Ah! I'm dead. Yeah, I could have... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Wait, why did that not do Why did that not do a lot of damage? Oh, I'm behind Reflect! I still have a shot at killing this thing! The problem is... Okay, can we kill through that, please? That would be very clutch. Yes! Okay. I don't think I have a shot, but I might have a shot. I don't think I have a shot. I have to be able to kill the Gengar. This is the Gengar? Yeah. Alright, so do I die to just like a Shadow Ball from this thing? Yeah, for sure. For damn sure. Alright. So the play is I have to go out into here. Thunder Wave. I have to hope he goes for Shadow Ball or something that's not good against Grimmsnarl. Thunder Wave. Set up a light screen. Okay, I think we live this. Okay. Okay. I have a shot. Thunder Wave. I have to connect the Thunder Wave. That's good. If he got a full pair here, that would be better. He gets a substitute off. I think I can outspeed him now. So I'm going to go for Darkest Lariat. Because I think I put enough speed into this, yeah, to outspeed. If he gets paralyzed here, I think we win the game. Oh, God. Oh, my God, I think we win the game! I think we win the game. I think we deadass win the game. I don't think there's anything you can do. This thing's dead. You're dead. Oh no, his next mon is G-Max. I don't think we win the game. I mean, I think I have to... I think I just have to Thunder Wave him. Oh wait, I can't. I have to set up a light screen here. I can't Thunder Wave him because he's, hopefully he's not Trick Room. Okay, so he's Trick Room. Alright, we lose. Which is just... I mean, I came back from a lot bigger of a deficit than I thought I would. So, I feel good about that. Honestly, had we been Taunt, then I just don't have room for moves. How much would Darkest Lariat have done to this thing? I should have calced that. I mean, I'm sure he's like a pretty defensive set. Flash Cannon just kills. Like, I just have to live one attack. Oh, it's not going to kill the G-Max version. Can we live one? No. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. kind of baffled that he brought Trick Room, because on paper it looked really bad. All right. All right, listen. All I'm saying is, had I not, like a dummy... Was that a crit? Yeah, cool. All right, cool story, bro. Whatever, I'm 99, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I live that if it's not a crit, but it's fine. All right, so listen, all I'm saying is, I think the team I brought was actually really good. I 100% just forgot that. I just forgot that Passimian has access to Defiant. I was so used to it not having access to Defiant last generation for the longest time that I was pretty positive it didn't have access to it yet because we're playing like pre-decks. I don't know. I just didn't even it didn't even register is what I'm getting at. Like I didn't even think about it having Defiant in that moment. Like I knew I don't know, because yeah, it's available. I'm just like triple checking because I don't know. I wanted to make sure. So if we go back to that calc, that's 100% the calc that lost me the game, like that turn. Because Driftbloom, I'm pretty sure we live it pretty reasonably. So Rock Slide. It actually does a lot more damage than I thought. Yeah, it does a ton of damage, actually. I mean, I could have played games with, like, subbing. I don't know. I expected it to not do that much damage. Whatever. It does 81 to 96%, so it might have just killed. But anyways, the moral of the story is that was a misplay. And that, I don't want to say, like, cost me the game, but it definitely, like, hindered my ability to win, because it also cost me my Sableyes, which was really good at checking other pieces of his team. I think I played really well to kind of, like, try and shore the game back up. I don't know how I could have ever beaten the end game of just the Trick Room Hatterene. Trick Room looked pretty bad because he has such a speed advantage on me, like on my entire team. Like, yes, he has slow mons, but like I don't even have a mon that breaks base 100. I don't know. I just feel like I could have. There's definitely things I could have done to tighten up this game a lot. Like, one, not going for Strength Sap into a Defiant Mon. That was bad. I think it just put me in a position where I had to like sack off pieces. I could have played differently. I don't know. That's the part I'm most bummed about. Because even if I had to switch Drifblim out there, it still would have been fine. That's whatever. All right. Well, that's the game. Sorry I lost. You know my team. You know the strats. I just 100% missed something. And it happens. And I feel really stupid because I thought I was. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I wasn't. I prepped for a pretty long time last night for this, but it's whatever. It happens. This is the game. So we're 2-4, which means I think we would have to win my next two just to even have like a small semblance of a shot, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So this looks like the first league I will not make playoffs in, which is honestly like really sad boy hours for my ego, but also kind of understandable because it's a very new format. I think the way we drafted is a little bit, not that it's bad. I just think with the decks being so limited, we probably should have had two pools. A lot, like there's just like a very noticeable power difference between certain teams, and I think that could have been alleviated. One, had I drafted better, but also two, by having two pools, because there just wasn't enough mons really to go around. I think pools of 8 or 10, I think would have been pretty tops. I don't know. It happens. I guess nobody can continue a 100% playoff streak for the rest of their life. But anyways, great. It was a great game, Uzi. Your sets were really good. Yeah, Defiant caught me off guard. It shouldn't have, but it did. And then the Trick Room Hatterene at the end, like you played a game really well to where that was your end game, and you knew that, which is good. This thing gets magic bounce, right? That's why I didn't Thunderwave it. I'm like pretty sure it gets magic bounce. I guess I should have looked it up, but I'm pretty sure it gets magic bounce because it's magic bounce or doesn't take damage when it enters the battlefield. What's that one? Magic Guard? It's magic bounce, right? Yeah, that's why I couldn't Thunderwave it. Okay. All right, well, great game, Uzi. Definitely check out his side. Show him some love. You know, solid game, solid player. I feel really bummed because I lost myself that one, for sure. I'm not saying, like, looking at the calc, like, Rockside still would have done a lot of damage, but we definitely had outs to not just lose there, basically. Like, I could have subbed on it, and then seeing it was Rockside, could have done literally anything else. Just, like, go out into, I don't know, something. To be fair, I didn't bring good rock resist this week. Because for a long time, Savali was steel, but then he became fire because it looked super spammable against his team. Like, just fire and ice coverage, I think, was essentially perfect coverage against his team. So the Savali was mixed. Anyways, I'm done ranting. Thanks so much for watching. It means the absolute most. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're real sad boy hours like me, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know. Please tell me how bad I am for not prepping for this. That has been a recurring theme. I can get behind that. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you're new here. Eventually, I plan on, like, actually stepping up my game and posting a lot more content. I say that all the time, but I actually have, like, a window to do it and maybe pursue it soon, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, so leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. That's all my things. All right, I love you. I'm sorry that I haven't performed well, for those of you that really enjoy watching me. But just know that I really tried this week. There was effort. I just forgot one thing. So, all right. That's it. That's the video. That's the tweet. All right. See you. Bye. Wait, that's not my outro. I'm kind of done here. I gotta leave. All right. Bye.
These dreams, they echo all my secrets. These ones are closing in. These ones are